Next we'll be adding other filter options. For example, there's price range, and then there's theme, there's age. Yeah, this is some of the filters that we can apply here. For example, I'm gonna just say price here. So the price will be having some range between from a certain point of dollars to a maximum dollars here. So in this case, I'm just gonna reduce the thickness of the price here, and I'm gonna add some box here. There are gonna be two boxes, which will be the one that which we people can actually input the price here, the price range. For example, let's say reduce the brightness a bit. In this case, I will say let me just put it on top. This one should be at the bottom here. Okay, that's nice. And here I'm gonna just say from a particular dollars, and let me just reduce the size. Yep, to 14, and the color should be a bit lighter, somewhere around here. And let me just remove this unwanted space. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just like make all of this to be decrease the size here, something like around here. And this one should be around like 10, I guess. Around okay, that's nice. From 9, 9 is the best font here. This is the from, and let me just increase a bit. Let me just put the center. Okay, this should work, and this one should be 10. Okay, that's nice. That's perfect. And this is the from one. This is, let me just put it in the center. And I'm gonna have this, duplicate this. I'm just gonna place it here, and this will be up to the maximum price range, for example 9K, around that. So yeah, I think this is just a simple just do inbox here. And how do we decide the range is going to be? We're going to use some line tool here, where we're going to just create line from here to here, and just gonna reduce the color to not dark, not so dark. Let me just reduce the brightness, the darkness, and also increase some thickness. And yeah, this should be working. And let me decrease the size, decrease the color, the darkness a bit more. Let me just go to this color options here, then just gonna select around here. Okay, that's nice. And next thing will be, I'm gonna put the one that we can actually, the slider where we can actually slide to the left, slide to the right, to make sure that we are able to select the range from here. And I'm gonna give this a color that we wanted to use, which is red. And also this is the minimum range. And how about the maximum? I'm just gonna make a copy of it, and just gonna make it like this. Okay. Next thing will be, I'm gonna make a copy of this line here. Just make a copy of it. And I'm just gonna reduce the height, the width, sorry. Just gonna place it right between these two circle, and this color is gonna be the same color. Okay, the red here. Okay, there you go. This is how they are able to select the range. Let's say in order to select this range, it's just like, you need to go here. Yeah, I need to just, this need to drag it, slide it to here, and just reduce the line width. Okay, something like this. This is how they choose the price here. And next thing will be, let's add more filters. For example, let's say if I select this, should be 18, and should be a bit medium. Okay, that's nice. Let me just add one more filter here. This way we're gonna filter by theme, the theme of the card, product card. And let's say what to add is that we should add some options, like for example we give like a box here. Then this box will be able to, I mean the user can actually either they check it or uncheck this. And also we're gonna give the options, I mean the description of this particular what is it called, yeah, input here. So let me just reduce this, and this one should be increased. Okay, something like this should be to be aligned to the left. And what I can do is just gonna save it, I mean just name it space here. I'm gonna give some just some simple description here, this. And what I can do is I'm just gonna make a copy of this, and just gonna replace, just gonna have it here, and do once more, just do the same thing, and done. This is just another filter button. So let's say if I were to select any of this button, let's say I would like to check this particular what is this thing called, it's a check, it's an input, right? So input box, let's see if I check this, I need to have something to be like inside within this box, right, which says, I mean I will have to check. So in this case I'll be using the check icon from flat icon here. So let's say let's go for check. Yep, yeah, you can use any of this, by the way. So just gonna take this and copy, just gonna replace it, not here, not gonna replace here, just gonna select here, paste it here. I'm just gonna reduce the size to, let me see what's this. This is 500. Let me just reduce to 100. Let me just reduce to 25, by the way. That should be the most smallest, or it should be even smaller. You can just make it, drag it and make it like this. And I'm gonna make it yellow here. So I want to make this to be yellow, sorry, not yellow, white. Is by we need to actually make this into a mask, use as mask here. Next thing will be, we need to drag, choose this shape tool, rectangle tool here. This is gonna put a shape on top of here, and you can see I can just, all I need to do is just change the color of the shape to white, and then I'm done. And make sure you make this two element to be in a single group, so that for example let's say if I were to select this, this is the two layers, which is the mask here and this is the shape here, rectangle tool, rectangle shape here. I'm just going to select both of them, and I'm just going to make it into a group, so that I'll be able to like just simply just like maneuver with this particular group here. It will be much more easier once we are able to grasp it. So next thing will be okay, this is just one of the options. Let me just move it, this thing to the here a bit here. Okay, and next thing will be yeah, let's add more filters here. Okay, let me just select here, just gonna copy and paste, just gonna make one more here, and this thing will be yeah, I think just gonna add other filter, like other filter options. For example let's say about age, and an age here. And then let's say if I were able to have to like drop down and close this particular section, so that I'll be able to save space here. So in order to do that, we're just gonna use this particular drop down. For example, let's say drop down icon. So what I'm gonna do here, this age is gonna be is not gonna be visible, by the way. I'm just gonna make it like it's like, yeah, it's not showing, it's collapsed. So in this case, just gonna select this, and it's gonna select this here, and then copy image and paste it right here, and the shape is gonna be around 25 pixels only, just like this, as you can see here. Yeah, next thing will be, I'm gonna add some lines to separate all the this particular filters from each other. So select this line tool here, and just make something like this, and just gonna give some thickness at about 2, and the color is going to be very light, something like this. Okay, perfect. I'm going to break it to the bottom here. Okay, that's nice. And I'm going to do the same thing for another few more yeah, filters. For example, let's say it's a brand, we can actually filter by brand. And one more thing will be let's say let's say you can actually choose the availability. Is it available? So you can say stock availability, something like that. That should be okay. And next thing will be yeah, we should have a call to action button, where once we have filled all these particular filters, we need to make the website to work and sort for us, right? So in this case, we're gonna need a button here. So in this case, just gonna make a simple red color button here. It should be red, by the way. Just select red, and I'm gonna say let me just make a tool. I mean, it's text here, and I'm gonna center the alignment. In this case, the color is white. Okay, so I'm gonna say apply filter, and I'm gonna make the thickness to be a bit more thicker. And by the way, the color is fine, and it should be okay. And I'm gonna just reduce the size of it, so it's kind of look big. Okay, that's nice. Okay, what you can do, we can just like improve some of the alignments and spaces. For example, yeah, you can actually select all of this and just move it a bit up here. And yeah, there you go. And let's say we have done all these filter functions here. So besides that, let's add other besides the filters here, where we can actually add the logo here, where the logo is just gonna be somewhere like this. Okay, I'm gonna just place it right here. Okay, I'm gonna place the logo here, where the logo is gonna be just gonna say Lego land, something like that. And let's change the font in case if I need a better font. Oops, sorry. Okay, this font is okay, nice. And just gonna increase the size a bit, and just gonna make a copy of this to be the sub. Sorry, not this, but this. Copy this, and I'm just gonna place it right here. So I'm gonna say just some random word, just taken directly from the design. And in this case, I'm gonna reduce the size a bit more. Yeah, that should be it. And also the color will be gray, something like that. And also some logo, just keep some simple logo like that. But not here, but let's choose an ellipse tool. Okay, this is nice. This is going to be the logo, by the way. And let me just reduce the size a bit more, because I find it like it's not actually small, and this should be even more smaller, around like 8. Okay, nice. Yeah, and before that, let me just reduce the size of all of this. This seems like very off. Well, all of it. I'm gonna give around like 14. Yeah, 14 would do. Delete this, and in this case, I'm gonna give this thing to be 18. Okay. And I'm gonna place this here, and this thing gonna be a bit more bigger, like around 10. And I'm gonna the next thing will be is the logo. Just gonna place it right in the center between them. Color, I'm gonna reduce the opacity a bit more lighter gray, around like this. Okay. Next thing will be I would like to select like a Lego icon. If I can find from here, let's see if I can find from this particular flat icon. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of them. So I'm just gonna go for the first one here. Just choose this, and I'm just gonna place it right here. Reduce the width to 25%, 25 pixels, and I'm just gonna place it right here. Okay, as you can see, I find that 25 is still huge, so I'm just gonna go for 18, I guess. Sorry, 18. Okay, that's nice. Place it right here. Okay, there you go. This is just a logo here. And by the way, what we can do next is the here. We can in this space we can add some like the breadcrumb. I guess that's what it's been. It's called somewhere where you actually like you can actually like recall yourself which page are we currently in. For example, currently we are in main page, but what page exactly inside main page? Let's see. It is actually a catalog maybe, because we are actually viewing all the product cards here in the form of catalog. Okay, in this case let's reduce the size to 14, and this one should be a bit gray, a bit more gray somewhere on here. And let me just reduce all of this size again to 12 would do. Okay, that's nice. And this one's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be the same. I'm gonna select this drop down icon and just gonna place it right here, and just gonna place it right here. I'm just gonna rotate this. Okay, just gonna rotate this and just gonna replace. I'm gonna replace this with this here. Reduce the size. I'm gonna place it right here. Okay, there you go. This is how you able to like have like a breadcrumb here. The next thing will be I'm just gonna give some home icon here. This case, just gonna type home, so that it just like appears just the home icons here. For example, there's like a lot of them, so just gonna select this here, not this. So I'm just gonna select this, copy this image, and just paste it right here. Reduce the width to 25. Oh, yeah, 25 is still huge, definitely huge. So it's gonna go for 18. Okay, I think it should be work. It should work. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we are done with that. So as you can see, we are done with the left sections here. So just gonna have two more sections here where we can actually just fill up some stuff that's gonna be able to make look like an actual e-commerce website. Okay, so let's go and just add some stuffs here. I mean, we're just gonna make a line here, and just some line here, and also one more line. It's gonna be here, right here. Okay, that should be it. That should be it. And let's just add fills this the first column here. I'm first row I mean. So in this case, I'm gonna put this line exactly in between them. Just for the not on the top here. Copy and paste again. Just gonna place it in right in between them, right in between these two lines. Okay, yes. And one more line should be right between in this line here. Okay, there you go. So in this the first one, I'm gonna just gonna put some random categories of this title of this e-commerce. For example, we can actually find toys, and let me put it in the center. So toys is something you can find. from this e-commerce. Let me just put right in the center. Okay, there you go. And just gonna add more of other stuff. For example, there's toys, and here you can actually put like catalog. And let's see what else you can put. Copy and paste. Just put it here. Just gonna say characters. And just do once more. Copy and paste. Just gonna place it right here, and I'm gonna say brand here, and let's say it's gonna be the next thing will be we're gonna use the language here. In this case, the language is English, and of course I'm gonna copy this particular icon. Copy. I'm gonna paste it right here. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, it's here. And it's gonna increase the size a bit. Okay, there you go. And I'm gonna have some the globe icon here. So just gonna search for globe. Yeah, as you can see, just select any of this. So in this case, just gonna copy this. Wait, before that, let me just paste it right here, and now you can copy this. Sorry, not this, but this. And just gonna copy right on top of it. Okay, that's nice. The next thing will be we're gonna have the avatar here. So in this case, I'm gonna select this here. Select and copy. Not this. Select, copy, and I'm just gonna paste it right here. Just gonna paste it right here. Okay. In this case, this is gonna be yeah. I just need to find a avatar here. So just gonna find type avatar, and before that I'm gonna give it a name that who this person is. For example, like Alex, something like that, and just gonna replace it with the avatar of this person. For example, like this here. Copy image. In this case, just gonna copy this and just replace it like that. There you go. And what you can do here is that let me just do this. And just gonna reduce the size of the image. 12. Okay, that should do. Okay, there you go. And we have done with the top one here. Let's add some stickers. For example, let's say this toys here. So in this case, the toys is gonna be I'm gonna label this toys is like a really like a on-demand kind of a product here. So it's finishing fast, and so I'm just gonna say this gonna type. Sorry, no this. Copy and paste. What I'm gonna do here is just gonna say this is since it's a hot deal, so just gonna type hot and gonna make it white. Reduce opacity to 12. Not enough. It should be a 10 around there. Wait, right here. Let me reduce the size even more. No, like 8 should do. Yeah. Okay. There you go. And as well as this particular size, the width. Yeah. The width is gonna be around 30. and the height is going to be around 15. Okay, there you go. We just did the sticker, and next add just a few more stuffs left. As you can see here, these spaces are meant for like other actions here. So we can actually use this particular the element which we just created and copy this. Just gonna have it here. In this case, gonna reduce the size of it, for example, to 35 and 35 as well, the height and the width. Okay, I mean 33, we should be better, I guess. Okay, that should be it. And also, I'm gonna have some words, which is gonna be I'm gonna say compare the deals, something like that. So let's say compare products, and also I'm going to reduce the size to 12. And also I'm going to have a like, yeah, it's like a button here which is like a call to action. Yeah, it's an arrow button, by the way, and just going to place it right here, right in the center. And also this text I'm going to place it right in the center, same goes to that. And yeah, there you go. Just going to let's reduce the opacities. Okay, that's perfect. So you can see here, this is just a one of the one, which is compare products. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna copy all of this. I'm gonna make it like a group selection. It's gonna copy and paste, place it right in the center, and do once more, copy and paste, right, paste it in the center. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna put a wish list, something like that. In this case, the wish list is just empty, and let me just find for a nice heart-shaped icon. So it's, yeah, just in heart shape. So that you can find a lot of them, and you're just gonna go for the basic ones. For example, let's say, yeah, this one here. This is, I like the thickness. It's kind of really yeah, thick. And just gonna replace it with this. Sorry, not this, but this here. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so next thing will be yeah, the card, by the way. Gonna be, this is the product card, by the way. I mean, not product card. It's the card where we keep our products that we have just bought or purchased, I mean that we would like to purchase. So products, in this case, let's say the estimate price of all the total total of your price, the value will be around like 1,000. Just estimate the total product budget. And let's see if there's anything. Okay, the next thing will be, yeah, the last one will be, how do we able to search for a particular product. So in this case I'm going to give some space for to have some search. Okay, there you go. This is some enough room for the space here. For example, this case I'm gonna wait. There's one word missing, so it's okay. Just gonna place it right here. Okay, I'm not just gonna name it catalog, and just gonna copy and paste again. Just gonna place it right here, and just align to the left. What I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna increase the size to around 24. Okay. So the next thing will be, I like to make like a shape here which will be able to input and search for a particular item that we would like to search for. Yeah, in this case I'm going to make the color to be white, and I would like to have the border, so I'm going to use stroke. Stroke is going to be around something around here, some gray, really smooth gray. And what I can do here is that I can have like a button here. and yeah, not a button, like let's add some line, something like this, and this is going to be the same as this. Okay, I'm gonna have some the search icon, and make sure this box is square. And next thing, yeah, this is I'm gonna take this, copy, paste it right here, but yeah, I need to paste it right here, reduce the size to around like 18, I guess. Let me see if 18 fits. Yeah, that's perfect. So just place exactly in the center of this box and reduce the opacity to around probably 50, maybe 25. Okay, that's nice. And next thing will be have gonna copy this word here, paste it right, place it right here, and this is actually should be on the top here. And just gonna make it increase the size. And before that, let me just line to the left. Yeah. And in this case, we're gonna say search among like around 1,000 plus products. Okay, and I'm just gonna reduce the thickness and the color as well. Okay, that's nice. And next thing will be we're gonna have some like more like a filter. Yeah, I mean not filter. It's like this is what we call a sort here. So in this case, I'm gonna copy and I'm just gonna make a copy of this whole search box here. I'm gonna make a selection of this before copying them, and just gonna copy now and paste. Just gonna drag it here. We're gonna reduce the size of them. Okay, there you go. So what I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna just uh, place the text here first, and before that I'm gonna make this square here, and this one is gonna be so I'm gonna look for a icon called sort, because that's what I'm sorting for, like arrange in a particular manner. So yeah, let me just sort it first. Yeah, it can be any of this icon here. So let's say yeah, the first icon should do. So just gonna just select this icon, just paste it right here, reduce the opacity to maybe like 25. I guess it should work. Okay, and let's decrease the size to 22. Yeah, I guess should be working. And next thing will be this thing here. What should we have it here is that on what manner do we arrange them. So in this case I'm gonna say popular, like based on popularity. That's the one that we're gonna sort them out, so based on their popularity, how popular they are. And next thing will be yeah, this is a drop down, by the way. So it's gonna take this icon, paste it right here. So it's gonna rotate it, and I'm gonna increase the size a bit, just like normal. Yeah, I guess it should work. Okay, and there you go. You have your whole what is this thing called? Yeah, e-commerce. Yeah, e-commerce website UI design, totally made in Figma. So actually Figma does actually help us a lot when it comes to designing almost anything, but I mean in this case it's really helpful when we would look for this thing yeah, when you are designing a UI for an actual website, for an actual app, can be any sort of web software. So yeah, in this case yeah, I think it's really helpful when it comes to like solving our problems when it comes to designing and stuff. And also, do you guys know that Figma has like always been busy? Sorry, always been free. I meant. Yeah, I mean, it's really a good opportunity for us to give it a try to UI UX designing, just because Figma has given us this totally free access so that we can actually yeah, use all of the features for free. But then we can't actually have any of other alternatives to be free as well. For example, there's Adobe XD and there's Spark. Then there's yeah, there's more of them who are actually doing the same thing, say like Figma. But I'm not sure why does Figma is actually giving us for free and not charging us at all. I mean, for all the free plans, which we don't be finding the same price for the other competitors as well. So yeah, I think enough of said, and yeah, thank you guys for watching this entire video. Yeah, this is just a simple introduction for just for UI UX designing. In case you would like to learn more of this, you can just actually like just yeah, either follow my tutorials, or in case if you would like to have it more in-depth kind of a tutorial of UI UX designing, you can actually just go for a course in Udemy or anywhere else. But even YouTube has a lot of YouTube resources for just for UI UX designing, step by step, by the way. So yeah, I think it's just always been yeah, my tradition of actually like saying this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the entire video. Hope we'll be meeting in our next upcoming episodes of tutorial of this kind of UI UX designings, and it can be anything that you would like to suggest me. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this entire video till the end. So till the next video, bye guys, and chill.